Leesburg ground, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, holding short of Alpha, across from Alpha 4. Request taxi VFR departure to the west. We have weather.
Jet 3 Lima Tango, readback is correct. I'm sorry, Cirrus at Alpha 4, say again, the call sign or request.
Roger, sorry about that. Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, holding short of Alpha, across from Alpha 4. VFR departure to the west. We have weather.
7 Hotel Charlie, good morning. Runway 35, taxi via Alpha.
Good morning, 35 via Alpha 7 Hotel Charlie. Everybody recording? That one kind of fell over again. Oh, it's this knob back here that tightens that one. See?
I tried that one.
Muscles, come on, muscles.
Oh, it must be stuck.
Number 6 Bravo Golf, leads for tower, pull up to and hold short runway 35.
Need some like sticky tape or something. Hopefully it just stays.
6 Bravo Golf, correction, hold short runway 35. Get you right out.
Before we take off, I'd love for you to turn off that, not now, but turn off the air conditioning button. That's the one you need to hit. Yep. We're ready to take off. Okay.
Less pollution.
Now what I'd like you to do is we're going to go ahead and stop here and do what's called a run up.
Echo ready for departure, runway 35.
06 Echo, cleared for takeoff runway 35, wind calm.
Go for takeoff, runway 35, 06 Echo.
At Leesburg Tower, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, holding short of 35 at Alpha 5, ready for takeoff.
Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, Leesburg Tower, roger, hold short runway 35, will get you right out.
Holding short 357 Hotel Charlie. We're putting in heading mode.
For 7 Hotel Charlie, traffic head staying in left traffic, wind calm, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
35, clear for takeoff, 7 Hotel Charlie. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yes. Here we go. Go.
Airspeed's alive. Oil pressure, oil temperature looking good. Weather information in green. 59 for 77. 71. 75. 77. Smooth pull up. Tap the brakes.
On the left mid, still downwind for 35.
06 Echo, clear option, clear to land runway 35, wind calm.
Autopilot
Clear to
on.
land runway 35, 06 Echo.
Everything's looking fantastic on the engine. (1,300 feet), leveling off. Pulling back to power a little bit. Get back to the maps. Zoom out, make sure we see what's going on with traffic. We're still at 1,300 feet. We're in the 1,500 foot shelf right here. This is 1500 shelf of the class Bravo for Dulles. We're going to cross into the 2500 foot shelf next. We're going like a banshee here. I mean, pull us back to about 75% power. Check our messages real quick, make sure, yep, we know we're inside airspace. We're good there. Okay, I don't have us on our course yet.
270 Fox, Leesburg ground, good morning.
Okay, but I will in a minute here. Wow, we are moving today. Holy moly.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We're doing 170 miles an hour across the ground right now.
Ooh.
Okay, next altitude is going to be 2300. I want to prepare that right now. And it won't start climbing. Right now we're going into the second shelf. I can do flight level change. And I'm going to say we're going to climb at 120. Give it full power for the climb. Turbos kick in. You feel the airplane climbing.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're going to go direct to Linden.
That's Cirrus second,
Enter.
35 taxi.
Switch over to nav.
Taxi via Alpha runway 35.
Airplane's going to turn us towards Linden. Okay, we're going to go to Linden, VOR, clear out there, and then we're going to keep going to Ingalls all the way out there. That's going to be Amanda and my flight today. You excited about this, Amanda? It's a good time. Let's get this thing over
Maybe
here.
I'm in the wrong business.
Nope.
I heard that commercial pilots are now making like $250,000 a year.
Yeah, you know, the starting salaries have gone up a lot, mainly, you know, the pilot shortage.
Yeah.
I do think that we've, at least from the instructors I've talked to, there's been a larger number of students that have, let me figure out where I want this, right there. A larger number of students that have started training, but they haven't finished.
It's a long process.
You know, I think that's a kind of a risk here. We can turn this down.
Yeah,
Well, not only turn it down, we probably don't need that. And then you can just turn these to cut off the air. So you cut it down to however much you want. Okay?
Yeah.
There you go. That's my girl.
That way. Righty-tighty.
Leesburg Tower, Sky
just
Pictures
won.
211 holding short, runway 35, ready for departure.
Skyventure 211, Leesburg Tower, runway 35, wind calm, clear for takeoff.
Very good. So are you excited about this flight today? I mean, it's been a little while since you and I have been up together. We went, last time we went to Smith Mountain Lake.
Yeah.
And, had a nice flight. That was more for business than it was for anything because we were going down there to look at that lot that we were thinking about buying. And
It's so funny because every single time I was flying in Europe, every single time the plane was taking off and landing, I was like thinking through all the stuff that we do and everything, and I'm like, they're probably doing that, but like in a lot bigger terms.
Yeah. Your camera fell down again.
Oh no.
Here, maybe what we can do is move it over there, right there. And now the weight is a little bit more that way.
Just the vibration.
I'm hoping the camera picks you up as well because, you know, you're much better looking than me. So, got to have you in there.
I got my TikTok. I'm working on it slowly. It started out good.
All right, our next climb is going to be up to 4,300 feet. That's the shelf we're in right now. I'm going to go ahead and start that climb. I left full power in a little bit earlier so that
ready for departure, runway
we would go ahead and get out of these shelves at a reasonable rate.
Clear for takeoff.
We are limited to 180 knots or less here in this airspace, but we're doing about 165 indicated.
Okay.
All right, so we're going today to Ingalls Airport, Hot Springs, HSP in Hot Springs, Virginia. And it's a mountaintop airport. I've been there one other time. And I have to say it's a lot of fun going to Ingalls. It's a different kind of experience when you're landing on a mountaintop. You got to watch out for some wind coming up the mountain and, you know, so some wind shears like that. But
the drop.
But it's going to be a fun flight.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So we're doing Ingalls, and you said another one?
Oh yeah. Then coming back from Ingalls right now, I have I've planned to stop
Leesburg Tower, Skyventure 210
at one of the airports that I have landed at many times. Here, actually, let me. I'll bet I even have it right there. And so this airport is one that I've landed on with Cessna 172s, but I've never landed on it with a Cirrus. It's got plenty of runway length, so I'm not worried about that. All right, let's get, let's go back. I don't want the TFC map on here right now, mainly because when you put the TFC map on, it doesn't show your AOA indicator when you're coming in to land.
Uh-huh.
And I like to have that AOA indicator. It's a useful tool to have. All right, we're reaching altitude right now. We're at 4,300 feet. We're still within the 4,500 foot shelf for Dulles, so we'll keep at 4,300. We'll pull back our power a little bit now that we're going to stay at this level for a while. Pull back to about 70, 73, 75, yeah. Yep. Okay. Checking all the engine parameters real quick. Everybody's in the green. Fuel flow is about 15.7. It's about right. We're at 71% power. It's about right. I did lean us out, lean the mixture out a little bit to that arrow, that blue arrow target. But oil pressure, oil temperature, all of our electrical systems are all looking good. Our engine temperatures are great. So, yeah. And in a couple of minutes here, maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, I'll switch tanks. So you can see the right tank is getting more full than the left tank. And so eventually I'll get that switched over and we'll be good to go. Go back to our map. See that airplane right there, Amanda?
Yeah. There was like two over here, but I couldn't see them. They're gone now, but...
Yep, and you can open this up and you can follow along. Okay, and then that app right there, and go ahead and iPhone X, no.
Thanks to the Alpha, runway 35, 06 seconds.
Load route, that's from here. And then we are right there.
This is so pretty. I'm so scared. I'm so glad I don't have a fear of flying. I met so many people who have fears of flying, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't imagine. Like, it's just such a fun experience. I feel like that would be the worst part about traveling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even scared of flying, and I already get so anxious at the airport. I can't imagine also being scared of flying and having to deal with the normal stress of an airport. I'm just like,
no,
it would be too
right.
much for me. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we are going westbound. And so going westbound, I want to climb us to, I think I'm going to take us up to 65. Mixture full rich. Gauge full throttle. The direction that we're flying, depending on what the weather is there, almost a straight-in approach. But we'll double check weather when we get closer to make sure we understand where the winds are coming from, and then we'll land on the runway with the most advantageous wind.
Yeah.
The way you're going to do that is you're going to go to airports down at the bottom, and the name of the airport we're going to is Ingalls Field. Right now it's overcast. I want to go at low IFR, so we may not even be able to land on it at it. Like I told you, we're going to go that direction. And then we'll make our minds up once we get there.
Okay.
We don't have to land, so we can turn around and come back to Winchester Regional. If you look at Winchester Regional, I was telling you about that runway, right? It's 5,498 feet and 100 feet wide. Actually, it's a really great airport to practice in. That's where we used to practice a ton.
Okay.
Back when I was flying in the 172, the 182s, all that.
Sounds
So let's just hope the sun burns some of that off. Once we get up here, you'll see, you look between the mountains, you see the clouds down between the mountains. As we get out here, you know, there may be more and more of that. Still early in the morning, so.
That's really cool.
Sun hasn't had a chance to really burn things off yet.
Yeah. Looks cool.
We are 6,300 feet for 65.
Needed to cool down a little bit before we go golfing, though.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
There's a rule in golfing,
Or we need
anything
to fly
above 80 degrees.
Or we need to fly someplace cool.
Oh?
One way or the other.
That could be true.
Airplane, big airplane flying above us at 7,900 feet above us. You might start.
Oh, I see you.
Yep. I can move to, let's see, for this area. So we're getting close to, what airports we have? FRR. FRR. If I go to approach at 120.45. And now Ingalls, if I go to our flight plan and I bring up Ingalls, I can go ahead and load the weather for Ingalls into COM2 active, and I can load their Unicom to COM1 standby. Okay.
Cool.
All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch tanks.
Switch them up.
Ready, switching. We've got FRR within gliding distance. Give it a couple seconds, make sure the engine's stabilized. If anything started looking like it was starting to get unstable, that means there's a problem with the fuel from that. I would actually switch back to left tank and we'd land the airplane.
Yeah, okay. What river is that?
Oh, do you remember, what was that little town that you and I have gone to several times hiking? Right in the mountains there.
Alpha, change my frequency 128.52.
Hang on, I'll think of it.
Like Shenandoah?
No.
Town.
Yeah. Harper's Ferry.
Oh, that's Harper's Ferry?
Yeah,
like,
that's the area. That's the river that runs by Harper's Ferry. And you can disconnect so you can move anywhere on the map by pushing that button up there. And now you can zoom in and find out what river it is. Well, it's where the airplane is. No, that's not the river. Here, it's where the airplane is, right? We just flew over top of it. So, right here.
Oh, wow, that's so tiny.
Let's see. There's the fork. That's, what's it say? South Fork?
South. Rock. Maybe
Yeah.
I can find. Oh, South Fork, Shenandoah River.
There you go. We're 87 miles away from Ingalls.
Coming approach, dimensions 211, 3500, VFR. Dimensions 211, Tom Approach, good morning to all September 3009er. 3009, dimension 211. Alright, Echo Sierra, you can expect vectors ILS 1
Okay,
right
let's
approach.
do our cruise checklist again. I go up here. I just want to double check, make sure everything. Oxygen, cruise altitude is established, power level below 30.5. Fuel pump, we're leaving on boost. Mixture is leaned out. Engine parameters, we are watching. Fuel flow and balance is good. Okay. Good. All right. For our descent, I'll have that one ready. Check out our engine real quick. Everybody's still happy. There you go.
I have to say the worst thing about being back in the States is the grocery shopping here. I miss grocery shopping in England.
Why? What was so
Mozzarella.
good about grocery shopping in England?
Mozzarella was 40 cents, and prosciutto was 1 pound, like a whole pack of it. And their like ingredients are so fresh, like their cheeses, like everything that I like to eat is super cheap. They would have like jarred roast red peppers that were just preserved in olive oil. So it literally tastes like roast red peppers, like no preservative taste, like at all. It would be like 2 pounds for a whole jar of it. And I was just like, this is amazing. I never spent over 20 pounds grocery shopping. And it was so awesome. Here I spent 60.
You see, as we get out here, it's getting a little more hazy. We still got 79 miles to go. Be there in about 30 minutes.
Two.
All right. So, Amanda, you know, you've talked about flying before. We still got 75 miles left to go. So what I'd like to do is I'd like you to move your seat forward until your knees are about here. You grab right that grab here, reach up underneath there, and then the bar is in the middle of your seat. So you grab and pull yourself forward. A little bit more.
Flex at 377.
I want your knees right there. Yep. Now make sure your seat's locked in. Good. Okay. And go ahead and put your feet on the bottom of the pedals.
Charleston approach 119.2.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the autopilot.
469.
And with me, are your feet on the pedals?
Yep.
Romeo Bravo,
Okay.
actually, let's make it 125.
With your feet on the pedals, okay, I want you to push lightly on the right pedal. Okay, now stop. Now, are your feet on the pedals?
Yeah.
Follow Dad.
498 Charlie Foxtrot, Rob.
Did it just happen?
I felt that, yeah.
3022.
Did it just happen?
Yeah.
So the pedals turn the airplane this way and this way.
Okay.
Okay? The stick, if you pull it back, causes the airplane to climb and descend. Notice what I did is I climbed us right back up to the altitude 6,500 feet where we're supposed to be, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's level this out. Okay. Turning it right and left causes the airplane to turn right and left. Okay? Woo, feel that? Okay. I want you to put your hand on the stick over there. Don't touch any of the buttons, Skip. Hand on the stick. I want you to take control, and I want you to keep us at 6,500 feet and keep us level. Keep us level, and keep us at 6,500 feet. Pull it back. There you go. Now, don't climb too much. You're climbing like a banshee. Small adjustments. Small adjustments. There you go. I'm off. I'm not controlling this. Amanda's got this. Look at that, people. You're turning. See the turning indicator?
I am, yeah, I can feel it.
Yep. Okay, so get us back on track. We're off the line a little bit. There you go. Now keep us at 6,500. You're climbing at 400 feet a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Your feet on the pedals?
No.
Got to get them on the pedals. Got to make sure you use the pedals.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now you're descending at 500 and 600 feet a minute. We're going down straight at the ground. Holy moly. Not quite straight at the ground, but okay, now you're going to climb. Now you're going to climb. Okay?
Yeah.
Level it off early. Level it off early. Here's what happens. So of course your control inputs happen first. Then this indicates. So watch for a second, okay? Stay with me on the controls, okay? I have controls, but watch what I do. Okay, I see you're turning us back to the line. Okay, I'm going to climb us back to 6,500, but watch how I do it. 6,440, nope, now level off. And you see what happens?
Yeah.
I have to level off before that thing shows. And now I can get at 6,500. How's it feel?
Feels good.
Good, you like turning left, don't you?
I do, and I'm really trying to fight it. And I'm like, why do I keep turning left? I keep trying to like reposition my hand. I'm like, what am I doing?
You like to climb, don't you?
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of things I like to do, apparently.
I'm sorry, I was too tempted. I had to pick on you. You're turning left so much right now.
I
It's
know, like why does I keep doing that? And then I lose my altitude.
All right, now I want to teach you one more thing.
Yeah.
This over here is trim. It goes down trim and up trim, left trim and right trim. So if you keep going left, let go of the stick for a second. If it keeps going left by itself, if I do right trim, right trim, right trim, right trim, look at that.
Oh.
And now I trim the airplane out to be right where I want it. Now it's descending, but I can do up trim right there. Now it's going to start climbing. I don't want it to do that. Hold it right. Now you see little adjustments. I'm zeroing in. Feel it? Right down to there. And now I can hold that.
Coast Guard 270, contact Block Center 1.
Hey, you have control.
1.15.
Oh, we're way off.
Yeah.
Now I do want you to stay with me. You got your hand on?
Yeah.
I'm going to work with you. Watch this. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Oh my goodness. So now we're going to get ourselves back on the line.
27, climb and maintain.
Hey, you have the altitude?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes the pedals, got your feet on them?
Yep.
You can make little adjustments. So as we get back to the line, you can actually turn the plane just a little bit with the pedal.
Okay.
And so fine adjustments can happen with the pedals.
645.
Now you're turning.
My pedal doesn't work, like my right pedal.
Yeah, it does. You just got to push it.
Oh, is it like hard to push?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going 140 knots through the air, and it's hard. It's a big surface back there, that whole rudder, right?
210.
Wow, Amanda, you're doing good. You're keeping us at 6,500 feet.
Get in the hang of it.
Wow. Any traffic coming? Are we going the right direction?
Yeah.
What's our landing sequence? Do we have the rudder at the landing place? Are we doing? You see all the multitasking that happens, right?
Yeah.
Well, what happens is when you're training, you're turning left.
Oh.
You're training, obviously the first thing they're teaching you is how to fly the plane, right? And then as you learn that, they layer more and more and more things onto flying the plane.
3710 miles east to Hot2, cross Hot2 at or above.
You're making a left turn slightly, which is fine with me if you're okay with that. But I like right there where that line indicates now you're going right.
Yeah.
Okay, but that line should indicate that you're following the. Check our messages, tanks. Right now we're still on the fullest tank. I'm going to leave that for now. Performance of the airplane's doing great right now. We have no traffic. I mean, one airplane way out there in the area. On the way back, I might go ahead and pick up flight following. I knew there was going to be only a little bit of traffic out here this morning, so I didn't pick it up on the way out. But maybe on the way back, will.
This is so cool.
Recap 4532, Cleveland Center 126.5.
I like what you're doing there, and I like how you're keeping the altitude. You're a natural.
Doing it.
I mean, you know, this is very accurate.
Yay.
That airplane out in front of us is 5,000 feet above us.
Okay.
They're about 8 miles away, but they're quite a ways above us right now. So as long as you don't climb way too high, then we'll be okay.
Like at 2,000? Whoa.
Say again the call
Again,
sign.
veered.
226 Kilo Victor, 12,000.
Huh?
A bug.
A bug in your
A
cockpit.
little bug flying around.
No.
Don't worry, he's not bugging me. Dad joke. Uh-oh. Got my camera all messed up. There we go.
No.
Got to record Manda. Can't have that camera all messed up.
Oh. Woo.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
I'm tuning into the Potomac air traffic control for the area near BBW here. Ah, good girl. You're trying it out.
Find the pedal. I feel like this pedal isn't working.
So let me be on it with you. I'm on it with you. Put your foot on it. You feel it?
Yeah. So I can feel it when you push it. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Atta girl. Okay. Now you're way high.
Oh.
Level, level, level.
Yep.
There you go. This right here, this little green thing, tells you where you're vectoring. So if you put that green thing right on the white line, you'll be level.
Okay.
Airplane's performing nice. No traffic around us, so let me jump over here real quick. Everybody's looking good. Okay, fuel flow is fantastic. Oil pressure, oil temperatures are great. Yep.
Still testing out.
Yep, but I feel you descending. I can feel it in my seat.
Yeah.
I think that's it right there on top of the hill.
Ooh.
I'm going to call us in, okay? Ingalls traffic, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie is 15 miles to the northeast. VFR inbound, runway 25, Ingalls. It is 25, right? Bring up Ingalls for me. Oh, it had it on the thing. Look at that.
Oh,
Extended
25.
runway line, 25. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna land there. It's not socked in at all.
Oh.
And I'm gonna be, my glide slope is gonna be below those clouds that we see right there.
Yeah.
Okay. See how I'm aiming straight at that runway? You see it
Yeah.
out in front of us?
Yeah.
You see how it looks?
Wow.
This
That's
is
so
a glide
cool.
slope that I am on right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Ingalls traffic, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie is 8 miles to the northeast. VFR inbound, runway 25, Ingalls. Ingalls traffic, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, 5 mile, final runway 25, Ingalls. I don't know if they go by Ingalls or Hot Springs. Okay.
Huh.
We're bringing it back
Yeah.
to 30% power now. Up 29 right there. I'm going to drop our first notch of flaps. Going to keep it from climbing.
This is such a cool airport. This airport is awesome.
Okay, let me call in. Ingalls traffic, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, 3 mile, final, runway 25, Ingalls. Okay. We're within the flap operating range. Dropping our final notch of flaps. Do not climb. I always balloon at this airport.
That's I mean, it's windy.
I think it's,
too.
yeah, we have a,
It's
it
quite
was a
windy.
13 knot right crosswind there at first.
I could feel it, yeah. Going crazy. Well done.
Thank you, my dear. Slow the plane down first, then make the turn. Okay, flapped up. Can't call until we're past these lines all the way, then I can call.
Really?
And tail is passed. Ingalls traffic, Cirrus 627 Hotel Charlie, clear of active runway 25, Ingalls. Very good, my dear.
Woo!
How'd you feel about that?
That was fun! Oh, flying was fun. I like flying with this plane. This is so much different than the other plane.